Hi Libra, it's Meg with Padmes. Ooh. And I am doing your Love Sitch spread. We're going to take a look at your energy. We're going to take a look at the energy of the person that you were thinking of. We're looking at your love situation in present time. Geez, these cards feel like they're all over the place. Is your energy all over the place, Libra? Let's see. We're going to take a look at possible outcome energy you don't see coming. We're going to get some advice. But this is for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any prominent placements in your chart? Libra energy. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. So I don't want to talk to anyone else. Calling in ancestors who want to give Libra messages they can use in their present time timeline. Okay. Libra, what is the situation? What is going on? We've got the King of Swords. So this is checking in with what it is that you are. It's a very clear thought, which is really interesting because I'm feeling like your energy is really super scattered right now. But there's something about clear thought, clear perception, releasing foggy minds. This is also about touching base with your higher self, like really good higher self connection or a need for that or coming in that way. Here's the Ten of Swords. All right. So this makes sense. There's a lot of thought going on, a lot of being in your head right now. There's a lot of past, a whole bunch of different kinds of betrayals going on here. So I feel like there's a person who has basically lied and you're trying to figure out all these lies and it actually feels very, very scattered because you're trying to figure out which way is up. Here's the Six of Pentacles. It's reversed. So this is like somebody was in it to win it. I feel like that might be you. And then somebody else was not reciprocating that in any way. This almost feels like cognitive dissonance, like having a belief that everything was a particular way, and then all of a sudden realizing that everything was completely different than what you thought it was. Here's the Queen of Cups reversed. So this is complete upset, depression, sadness, disappointment. And here's the Moon. So I feel like a lot of hidden secrets, a lot of hidden things. You're figuring some things out. You either just figured out a whole bunch of different things that were not the way you thought they were, or that was just revealed to you. Something just has come up and you're realizing that this reciprocation was not reciprocation. Like, oh, and I'm sorry to Libra because it looks like there's a lot of disappointment around this. Okay, let's take a look at your energy around this situation and then we'll look at your person that you're thinking about. So Libra's energy, you're like, I got a whole bunch of fast information. I got a whole lot of communication, super fly fast, and it's changing everything. Here's the Two of Wands, and this is all about the partnership, all about two people coming together in partnership. What kind of information were you getting? Here's the Two of Swords. I'm hearing that it's a commitment that you're making, but this is a decision about this commitment. And here's the Two of Cups, right? Look at all these twos. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. This is all about, I feel like you're realizing you're getting a whole bunch of information about this connection, about this partnership, this relationship really fast. I can hear somebody saying this person isn't who they say they were. Here's the Page of Swords reverse. These are lies. You're talking about straight up, bold-faced lies. And you're realizing this and recognizing this now. I even feel like somebody met someone online and they're absolutely not who they said they were, that kind of thing. But I also feel like this could be something that was a long-term type situation too, where you're realizing, oh my gosh, all these things were going on and I had no idea. And here's the Page of Pentacles. Here you are. This feels like it's the beginning of this though. Like all this stuff may have been going on for quite some time, but the beginning part is that you just received this information. So if this is for you, you'll know it's just receiving this information about this partnership and now thinking this is not what I thought it was. The foundation is not there as I thought it was. All right, let's take a look at the person that you're thinking of. This is you dealing with lots of lies, lots of untruths. What's going on with this person? This person is saying that they knew what they were doing. Oh my. They're saying that they think about this a lot differently than you think about this. They are also saying that this is how they are. This is like a survival thing that they do. This is who they are. This is how they are. They're talking about, this is a focus. They focus on themselves. They're not worried about anyone else as much as they're worried about themselves. And they also, if something goes awry, they unplug, they take off, they don't take responsibility. This is them not leveling up in commitment the way perhaps they say that they do, or say one thing, act a different way, or act a certain way, but in actuality have a different kind of plan for the future altogether. Oh my gosh, this person feels like, oh, here's the Four of Cups. They're like, I will keep my heart open for you just as long as you kind of do things the way I need you to do them. They don't want to be called out on what it is that they're doing. And I feel like they've done this to other people, and you're also getting the information that possibly they're in another relationship or their past relationships, they've done the same types of things. Ooh, their heart is open. And they feel, okay, I do feel like this person's in relationships with other people. And I don't necessarily feel like they're being honest about it, but this person, I don't even know if they would really call themselves someone who would have, more than one person in a relationship, but it feels like they just don't want to talk about it. It feels like they're saying, like, all of this can work out if we just let it be what it is. It's like they don't want to have any conversations about it. The Lovers, they don't want, for whatever reason, this is a lot easier for them than actually having, not that I'm saying this is for everyone. There are many situations and relationships with more than one or more than two people that are successful. But in this situation, this person doesn't feel like they do this and they have more than, two people in a relationship because they don't want to focus on what it takes to evolve a relationship with just two people. So it's like if something gets hard, they'll go to someone else. And when it gets difficult with them and someone's asking more of them than they're willing or wanting to divulge or express or experience, then they go to the next person, but they want to go to the same group of people all the time. Okay. So, and this is like, you're just figuring some of this out. They're not telling you, they don't want to talk about it, but it's really disappointing. I almost feel like they kind of make you feel guilty about being judgmental, but they're not even really saying a whole lot about it. So let's take a look at your energy together. What is going on? And your energy together, you're talking about this not being a strong connection right now, not being able to hold the capacity of pain and transmute it or grow with it or evolve with it. You're recognizing that that's something that they are always doing. And also talking about the Empress, I gotta say, this person, even though this is what they're doing and saying and kind of that's their lifestyle, they are recognizing that you want more and you deserve more, but they're not doing that. This is the Knight of Wands. This is both of you having a lot of chemistry together. Passion, lots of passion. And here's the Three of Cups. Here's this falling out. It's almost like there's a falling out because there are other people involved. I do feel like you might be telling them, hey, you've got to stop this. If we're going to be doing this, you've got to stop this. And this is this person not learning lessons, not learning the lessons from the past. And this is something that this is like not their first rodeo. This is something that other people have told them too. Hey, we need to step up the commitment. We need to evolve together, learn together, heal together, move through things together. And they're like, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to ask this person, why not? Why don't you want to step forward? Why do you want to stay in the same cycles? What's going on here? And they say, I can't deal with any blow you out of the water commitment or change, or I can't deal with it. It's almost like it's so, okay, I'm also hearing that they're afraid of loss. If they actually committed in that way, they're afraid of loss. I feel like this person very possibly could have lost someone very dear to them or close to them in the past. This could have been a parent, maybe at a young age or something like that, but they lost maybe a best friend too. I'm hearing somebody say, but they can't deal with loss. So it's like they set themselves up so they always have someone. And if there's some kind of trigger or some kind of threat of someone leaving, they'll always have something to fall back on. Okay. Let's take a look at a possible outcome for this relationship, for what's going on right now. Here's the Knight of Swords reversed. I feel like this is you seeing the big picture, seeing the whole scope of things. And here's the Knight of Pentacles. This is this person moving at the speed of a tortoise. They're moving really slowly. So if they are going to get into a place where they can evolve, they are moving slowly and they're moving at this is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but they are a knight. Here are two knights that are coming up. This person is being, I just want to say immature. They're just acting young. This is just a young type of energy or mentality. And here's the Page of Cups. So possible outcome, they may say or do something or message you in some way because they don't want to totally lose you. Yet they don't want to do what it takes to be in a long-term committed high-level relationship. They are acknowledging that you are soulmates. So this message could involve them saying that to you. And they're still only half illuminating whatever it is that they're saying. So possible outcome, I feel like this person is coming to you with a message. They're moving slowly with it. Once they realize you know what's going on, they do slowly reply or bring you some kind of message talking to you about their connection with you, but they're only half illuminating it. So they're still not really addressing what needs to be addressed from your point of view. Let's take a look at energy you don't see coming. Libra. And here's the Queen of Wands reversed. This is a cultivating of energy, but not directing it. The 10 of Wands reversed. It's like recognizing that you are not going to be, somebody's not going to take responsibility for what it is that they are releasing. The stuff that, the responsibilities that you kind of need to take on in a relationship, this person's not going to do that. And they're saying, you know, that's just kind of how I am. This is how I do it. I'm not taking on burdens that are not mine. But in a relationship, it's not that they're not theirs. They're just saying, basically, they're non-committal. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not going to take on the responsibility of commitment, and they don't feel like they need to take it on. And if they will, they're moving very slowly around it. So energy that you don't see coming, this person might allude to the fact that they're in a relationship. It's almost like they imply that they are, but they never really say that they are. This kind of person would, for instance, not like labels. or not take labels seriously. So energy that you don't see coming, here's the Hanged Man, but this is energy like being put on pause so that you can see from all different perspectives. I don't feel like this is the end of the information that you're going to be receiving, Libra. I think you're going to get more information than you bargained for, is what I'm hearing. But this has been going on for quite some time. This is how this person moves through the world, and you're going to find out more. You're going to get the big picture. And here's the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're saying, I'm going to become an expert at this if I'm not already an expert at this. There's no way I can deny the pattern that's going on here. And this is a pattern having to do with love and relationships and healing. This person is trying to heal themselves. This is how they do love. This is how they do it. And you're going to become an expert at those patterns of them, whether you kind of want to or not. I feel like people come forward and talk to you about, I don't feel like you're seeking this out necessarily. You could be, or initially you could have been, but I feel like it's almost like the information comes out of the woodwork and all of a sudden you're like, oh my, okay, let me look at some advice. What do your angels and guides want to tell you advice-wise? It's interesting that scattered energy at the beginning. I almost feel like that's how all the information is coming in. It's coming in from like all different directions to you, and you're getting more than you thought. What is your advice around this, Libra? Your angels and guides want to say Queen of Pentacles reversed. So here's the Queen of Pentacles that is totally ride or die, right? And she's reversed. She is rethinking her ride or die situation. And here's the Star reversed. The potential I feel like this relationship had, I am rethinking this potential. I am wondering about this person, what their intentions are, and what they're really actually going to be following through with. This is also your advice. Evaluate what your wish is and what it is not. When you ask for something or want something, what does it actually look like when it comes into fruition in this relationship? Does it come into fruition? This is about evaluating, is this my star? Is this my foundation? Is this my longevity? Is this what I want to commit my life to? There's a lot of self-inquiry here. This is about questioning or figuring out, how do I rule my empire? How do I take control of my life? These are really, wow, yeah. And here's the King of Pentacles. This is the Emperor before the Emperor. Same thing. And here's the Queen of Pentacles over here. Here's her counterpart, the King of Pentacles. So the masculine and feminine are here. The opportunity of duality and wholeness, but you are reversed and this person is not, or feminine energy is reversed, receiving energy is reversed, and doing energy is not. So what is the potential here? This is all a lot of self-inquiry about figuring out what the potential is to heal wholeness within this divine connection. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. If this resonated with you, like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will be back soon with another reading for you. Love you. Bye, Libra.